Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. Really excited for this episode because it's the police station. Probably one of the most important buildings to have in any city. And I've got some really cool ideas for it. In fact, I've sketched out really poorly, so I'm not going to show you a sort of front design of how I want it to sort of look. I don't know how well it's going to turn out in Minecraft, but I've got it there, so I'll be referencing that along the way. Now what I've done is I've actually edited the blue wool texture, or the light blue wool texture. So normal wool sort of has this sort of wool looking texture to it, but what I've done with the light blue wool is I've actually removed it. So I just selected one of the pixels, a really nice sort of light blue, soft looking blue, and I made it the whole block because the last police station that we made on our last city was a more sort of traditional old styley police station. This one I want to be more modern looking. I want the whole city, like I mentioned last episode, I think I want this whole city to be a little bit more of a modern city, so we're going to use much more cleaner blocks. So that's what I've done there. I just went into Photoshop and changed that up. That's probably not going to be on your texture pack if you've downloaded my one yet, but I'll do an update one soon. And what we're also going to do is we're going to grab cobblestone here and mossy stone. And these have a sort of light grey texture, like this. Very clean looking, but they go up really well against that blue. The colour palette is beautiful with this. And what I was thinking about using was this sort of cobblestone as the bottom block to give it a little bit of a different colour down the bottom there. Really stand out. So the shape, the blueprint of this is a really interesting blueprint, I hope, because I've got some sort of interesting parts to it. First off, what we're going to want to do is probably where the door's going to be. Let's do the door here for the moment. So I want this out of the mossy. I think I'll do all mossy stone for the start, and then I'll go around and add the cobblestone bottom to it afterwards. But anyway, let's have it like this. So the entranceway is going to be up a step, so you actually have to go up a set of stairs in order to go in there. This will be one of the buildings that we will do an interior to, though. Oops, I zoomed in. This will be one of the buildings that we do an interior to, because I want the police station to be quite a large part of it. So if we go up here, we always like to have our doorways being 3 blocks high. That gives a nice amount of height to be able to walk around. So that's sort of our first step. Now we want this to come out a little bit. Probably out to about here. I'll get rid of that dark blue. I don't need that dark blue. And this is where the light blue comes in. The light blue, being a very sort of police style colour, is going to sort of accent the grey or the silver sort of look. And look really nice. So we'd want the cobblestone down the bottom here. But then the mossy stone will come on top of this. This is the window level. So we want our windows to be probably 2x2s, I think, or 2x3s even. 2x3 sort of looks pretty good, I think. So we'll have a 2x3 windows at the front here. That's the sort of cobblestone look that I want. See how that just I don't know if I 100% like it yet, but it just adds a little different sort of line down the bottom. There's something that breaks it up a little bit more. I think I like it. I think I do like it. So we've got that. Now what we want to do is bring it down on this side on the left side of the entrance, just by 1 or 2 blocks. Have a look at my sketch. I think probably let's bring it out about there. Could I fit a window in there? How would I want to fit a window in there? Another 3x2 one? That would be there. Okay, we'll do that then. And then put that up there. Nice 3x2 window. That fits perfectly, in fact. I might take this away. You know, I think I might prefer it being blank at the bottom. Or like the solid block at the bottom. If you guys want to know what this is mossy stone in my texture pack. It's the same texture, in fact, that I changed specifically for the lampposts, so they would look a little bit more cleaner looking, rather than the sort of cobblestone look that they have to them. Okay, beautiful. I love that. I like that a lot. So this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. On this side, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this down here. This is going to have no windows in it, but it's going to be wide enough to be able to fit a police car through it. Okay, it's basically going to be like a driveway alcove tunnel thing that goes out to the back of the police station where the police cars are going to be stored. So we probably want this about 5 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. If I get a police car down here, patrol car, doesn't matter which one, Put that down there. I think that's wide enough. Yeah, 5 blocks wide seems about right. It looks a little bit tight, so maybe I'll take another one away, actually. It'll make it a little bit easier to drive through. But I don't want the start of the tunnel to be in line. I actually want it to be a few blocks back, just so it looks a little bit different, something a little bit more stranger. And then we'll bring this back here. Now we need to work out how deep we want this police station to be. The bigger you do a building, the harder it is to do a good looking interior. The smaller the building is, the quicker the interior takes to build, but the smaller amount of detail you can fit into it. So there's a really fine balance. Interiors take a real long time to build, and if they're not done right, they really ruin the entire look of the building. Was I stuck then? No, I thought I was an invisible block there. They really ruin the look of the building if they're not done, like, really, really correct. So you need to be careful with that. But anyway, I think that's about how deep we want it to be. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's easy to remember. I'm not counting them as I go because I'm making it up. I have a plan for the front of the building, but not for the sides or the backs. So it's up to you guys really to follow along at home, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that, but there's no real exact plan for this. Oh, we should be designing windows as we go though as well. So we want another 3, oh perfect, 3x2 window in there. I laid that out well. And then we want the back here. This is going to be where the back entrance is going to be, and where we're going to have another window, probably somewhere around there, to be honest. Let's say if the door went in there, that means we would have the window, if we wanted it to fit nicely, in there. Yeah, that works out well. Put the blue next to that. I love this blue. The blue is really, really going to set off the sort of police look. You know, the police sort of style. Oops, let's have this up here. And then this is going to be a blank wall. You don't want too many windows. If you have too many windows, it doesn't give you enough space on the inside to put computer screens and that kind of stuff. So there's going to be no windows on that other side either. Let's fill this in. Probably easier to do in 2s, or to use the world edit that I have. But it's okay, I've got it now. Fill those in, and fill these in here. Now we need to think about... Oh, I need blue. Now we need to think about the second story above here. It's not going to be a one-story thing. In fact, it's going to have a little bit of a tower on it, I think. I designed it as a little bit of a tower on the top, but I don't know exactly how high it's going to be. I want this part to actually have a sort of sloped design. So let's grab ourselves some quartz, or what slabs do we have? Nether brick. Yeah, this looks... I think this... slab. Yeah, this one. So I want this to actually have a sort of sloping design, a very gentle slope. Every 3 slabs, maybe even every 4. I don't know. Like that. 1, 2, 3. Then go up another level. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And that goes right to the end. I could probably have another one just over the top there. Add these underneath. I hate it when it does that. It makes things really, really awkward. Maybe if I extended them by 1, so they're 4 blocks wide instead of 3 blocks wide. Let's take these away. And then have 4 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why have I got a feeling that it's going to be exactly the same for some reason? 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes it closer. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. It's not right. It's not right. I knew I'd done something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Okay, and then the top one we'll extend it just to 5. Now they can go to there. I don't mind these being under there. That's no problem. In fact, I might thicken it up anyway. But I just want that sort of slope look on there like that. Now, right, second story. The top of the garage, or the entrance through to the garage, we need to work out a good height for. Is that a good height, or is that like 1 block too high? It looks a little bit too high. Let's drop it down by 1. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, remove that again. Might as well pick it up. My inventory is now full of cars. Let's do that on the other side here. Now, I want to have a few more windows, smaller windows on this upper floor, but still some more windows. So we want this to be just grey, I think. I don't think I want the blue in the corner here. So we want this to come around here like this. And it looks like I've just sort of designed it to be a little bit further in. So maybe to about there. And down here. Okay, so windows. We don't want them too close, too low down. So I'm going to add a second. No, I like that actually, on that height. Let's do a window in here, a window in there, and a window in there. So these are going to be 2 blocks wide instead of 3 blocks wide that we had on the bottom. That way we can fit more windows in, given the impression that the building's a little bit bigger than it is. The more windows that you have, the bigger it's going to look, but the less wall space that you end up having. I don't think I want to have blue in the corner. Don't know. Let's put these up to the same height. No windows down the side here. I don't want any windows on the side. How's that looking? You know, maybe this should be a different grey. Maybe this should be a darker grey, like a clay or something. Yeah, like a cyan clay. If we change that out to a cyan clay, be a little bit darker, I think that would be a better idea. Let me swap that out and I'll be back. Okay, I've swapped it out and I really like it. Gives it a different shade of grey, another third colour sort of to the build. And I've mentioned before, I've talked about in depth before, how important it is to have sort of 3 colours in certain builds. It really does help. Okay, on this side, I want to have a similar thing, but I want it to be lower. In fact, I don't think I even want these windows to be workable, if that's the right, it's a terrible word for it, workable. But I think I want them just to be 1 blocks big, 1 block wide, 1 block high, like this. And I want this to sort of come back a little bit further, maybe even swap them around so they fit a little bit more better, like this. I think that's as far as I sort of want them to go. I can't even go there because of the roof there. Something like that. Just a different height. So there's going to be multiple sort of heights to this. And then I want this tower part to be in the middle here. Again, going back to the mossy stone and the blue wool here. So let's have this blue wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds like a pretty good number, I think. In fact, we can do something like that. Yeah, that would be sick going up. Okay, so how high do we want this to go? I want it to be a little bit higher than that one. With, again, another sort of slanted roof. Maybe 1 higher. Up there. Okay, bring this one up. And bring this one up. Now, get the nether brick slabs that we have here that aren't nether brick. And drop them down. So we've got 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 3 blocks. Okay, that should work out somewhat okay, I think. Yeah, no, I like the look of that. Even if we changed that one to blue and had it go above. Ooh. I'm gonna keep that for the minute. I might not keep it all the way to the end, but I sort of like it for the moment. Okay, let's get this clay back again. We don't want any windows down the sides here. Don't like windows on the sides of buildings as much as on the front and the back. I did remember to put a back door in, didn't I? Yes, I did. Beautiful. Okay, so put that in there. Put this along here. And I don't think I want it to come out at all. I want to keep these sort of more square looking. So we'll put that down here. Down there. I'm not really worrying too much about the interior layout at the moment. I'm going to sort of just leave it how it is. When it comes to doing the interior another day, we'll be able to take out some of these walls to give us more room if necessary, or even use these already existing walls to divide out areas. Okay, like this. This will need holding cells though. Any police station or any good big police station is going to need holding cells before they actually go to prison. Maybe if they get drunk on a night or something like that, you're going to want to be able to get them off the street for a little while. Put that one in and that one in. I think this needs to be an extra block because of the front. No. We should be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I've got an extra block here. I deliberately put that in, but I don't know if I really like it. Maybe it should be the other way around. Just like this. This is a sort of decision-making part of the build. Every build has a little bit of time of where you have to make up your mind on what you'd rather have design-wise. And it looks like this is the stage on this building that it does it, that you need to think about it a little bit more. Okay, so we'll have a nice slabs roof on there. We need to work out how far back this tunnel goes. So I probably want it to come back. That level could look really good. If I drop that down, replace this with the nice light blue wool here. Is it cyan? No, it's light blue wool. It's cyan clay, that is, isn't it? Yeah. Put this up here to the same height, and that is in line with this one, isn't it? Yes, right here. Okay, beautiful. So we've now got all of the spots covered, or all of the heights and stuff worked out. All we need to do now is put down the roofs on all the spots, which is a really easy job to do. I think I want this. I probably do want this to be at more of an angle. So we want this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes up by 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, go up by 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that, 4. It works out perfectly. Put these down the side here. This is where the building comes together super quick. Not even joking you, the building's going to come together so fast now, it's going to be done before you even know it. So what we want to do is have flat slabs now on the top here. I might be able to do this with World Edit. I don't know what the ID for nether brick slab is though. Here, set to nether slab, nether brick block, brick slab, nether brick slab. Oh, I got nether blick still. I know it's like slab 8 or something silly like that. It probably is. I should really just sit down for like a couple of hours and just learn every single ID off by heart, because it would make things so much easier. It doesn't matter. It's not even a big roof. I was just being lazy more than anything. Let's put these down here. So we've got a mix of sloped ceilings, sloped roofs, and flat roofs. Really sort of nice design mix there. Have these down there. Side of that is probably going to be mostly the mossy cobble on that larger tower part. Put these all down here. You know what? I'm going to do it on this side and that side, and I should be back. I don't want to waste time. Okay, so we've got the flat ceilings on. We've got the sloped ceiling on the top here. I think I want to put these slabs on top. Seeing as though it's the mossy, same texture as what the mossy is, or the grey on this building. Why do I call it mossy when it's not mossy on here? But yeah, it just sort of caps that off nicely. I think that looks pretty nice. I think that looks pretty good. Let's have this section here like that. Fill that block in as well. Have I got anything like that on any other part of the buildings? Oh, yeah, here. Fill in this one. Beautiful. Any other spot like that? I don't think so. I think everywhere else is now all filled in. Oh, I want to poke holes in the back here, though. Beautiful. Do I want them down the side there? Maybe I should. Maybe they would look good around the side there, actually. Apart from it's not an odd number. Yeah, no, I like that. Okay, now we'll have them going around the side like that. I don't mind that too much. Okay, now we need to sort of do this top part here. I think what we want to do is grab the mossy, but I'm going to do it on a sort of layer back instead. So we're going to do it back here. It's going to give us a little bit more shape, sort of like how we do skyscrapers here in Minecraft. We have a very sort of similar sort of style. Put this, along the top here. Yeah, by using the blue to stick out a little bit more than the grey, we'll be able to get a real sort of feel of depth with these windows here. I think it'll also actually make the tower look taller, possibly, as well. So we'll have those going along here. They need to go along the top. What is mossy cobble? If I could fill this in super quickly, I'd be very, very happy, bunny. Set to... Can I do mossy cobble? Do you reckon? Yay! What did I type in? I swear I put a white. Yeah, no, mossy cobble. Beautiful. Okay, there and there. Oh, I didn't mean to change the blue, though. That's my bad. Ooh, that saves a little bit of time. We're not going to be able to get this completely finished this episode. There's still a little bit of detail that we want to put in. We need to do the car park out the back where the police cars are going to be. And signs and flag posts and sort of police-style stuff like that I want to have. So there's going to be another episode here for sure. Grab these to come up here. Am I in line still? Oh, I am. Phew. Grab those away. Okay, so we're at the top here. Now we can put the windows down. They need to be... Do I want to change those out to blue? Blue there and blue there. I think there and there, actually. Yeah, perfect. Okay, got it. That one and that one. Then that one. And that one. Now, how wide do we want these windows to be? Or how high, sorry, do we want these windows to be? I think 3 blocks high is good. So we'll have it in that one. And then it gives us that, leaves us that little top section. What does that look like from this outside? If I do that one. That one. How can I fill that top part in? If I had blue at the top there, maybe? Like, how are we gonna... Why is that even there anyway? Oh, it should be there, shouldn't it? Not like that. It's so close. It's so close. I think it's this part that's setting it off. I don't like that part. I think I'm going to change that back to the grey again. Put that back there. No, what if we change the size of the windows? What if instead... Oop, no, not a police car there. No, don't park that there. What if we do that? And do that just to cover that up. And instead we have the windows 2 blocks high. What does that leave us with? Perfect. Yes. Okay, that's what we do instead. Put those down, and those down. I might... That ruins the top. But I might be able to change and hide that up a little bit more. Yeah, that looks so much better. Okay, so we're going to do that on this side as well. We'll have that and that one. That one. Got to try and figure out what I've done on the other side now. Up here. That one and that one. And then put those ones in, those ones in. Those ones in, take those out, put them down there, put those on top. Beautiful. Okay, so let me get the glass in, and I'm going to be back for the sort of maybe last little sections, because I'm sure we're going to be running out of time soon, okay? Okay, last bits of glass going down there. It always makes a building look so much more complete with glass in there instead of holes. So let's grab some stairs. Probably some quartz stairs, I think, to go out the front, and some quartz blocks to go on either side to use as like a hand doorway, whatever you want to call it, barrier, stairway. You call it what you want. Everyone calls it something different. Let's put these down here and there. Maybe get some slabs as well to go along here. Actually, that would probably look better, wouldn't it? Just like that. Or even... I think I like that the best. I think I really like that. I like the white as well. We're going to be accenting this building with a little bit more white next episode when it starts sort of adding the more refiner details. But we've definitely got a good shape in for a really modern looking police station. I think it's a really cool looking design. A little bit of work needed, but there's the main blueprint down. I've got hiccups. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode where we shall finish this off with a little police station logo, I think, on that wall there. Some flag posts, the police cars out the back there. Nice driveway through, dress it up with some greenery and stuff. It's going to be really, really cool. See you in the next episode.